Today I'm working on the Jetta 95 GLX. Plan today is to take out the coilovers in the rear and get these wheel arches prepped to cut all the rust out. So the worst thing about removing these is I don't have the right tool. So I don't have one of those cool wrenches that go down. So I kind of just struggle. The first bolt's easy, and the second one's just way deep in there, and it's like good luck. You kind of have to use a socket. And then I don't have the right tool to clamp onto that top of the strut. So I just use good old vice grips against the wall. This is the trick. So yeah, it just takes forever. Just get it out without scratching my fenders like it matters. Yeah, this is starting to get a little more complicated than I thought, because when I put the jacks where they were, without the coilovers, these just go way too high. Like the whole subframe, because it pivots at that bushing. And I knew it would go up, but I didn't think it would like squeeze all the lines and stuff, or at least it looks like it's going to. So for now it's just resting on blocks, and I gotta figure out somewhere else to put the jack stands, because I don't want to work on this with these big ass jacks in the way. But the annoying part about these Mark 3s is there's not a lot of spots in the rear. I couldn't figure out a good place to put the stands that was safe, so the jacks are staying. Hopefully I'll get it done by the weekend. Obviously I'll just focus on the arches for now, and then get the suspension back in, and then drop it back on this. The goal for now is getting rid of the rust and just cleaning up everything, making it look better. Same on the other side. And then I'll start from the back, work my way forward once it's on stands safely. Alright, now I'm just trying to take out all the rubber spray, I guess, rubber coating. It's pretty gummed up on there. It's a super tedious process because it's in the wheel well. Like, you can't get the right angles on it. But I have a variety of scrapers and shit. So I'm just gonna go around any area there was rust, at least a couple inches, and clean it all up, because the actual coating itself is, I mean, it's soft and nasty, but like there's no point in taking everything up for no reason. It's clean metal underneath there, so yeah, just wherever's rusty, I'm gonna clear out at least an inch of good metal, then cut around it and weld it in. So I think I kind of got to a point where I've exposed most of the rust. I'm gonna put a wire wheel to it to expose the rest. Wire wheel up there. This I'm gonna cut out, which is gonna be really annoying because of this mount. It's the bumper mount, and like as you can see, it's just no good. So I'm gonna have to cut this out, re-weld this in without like moving its location much, which I have no idea how to do. I'm just gonna have to wing it and then hope it's good enough, and then if not, zip ties. So I quickly hit this stuff, the wire wheel. It's all looking pretty good. Just surface in like a lot of these spots. None of these holes go through or anything. It's just deep pitting. Same with here. This turned out pretty good. Obviously just have to cut this out now. Cut that out and grind out the top there around where the strut mounts to. Once that's clean and these holes are out, it's pretty much good to weld. It's another day. Today I'm cutting out that and that for now. I got a nice welder's blanket I'm gonna put in here and just try to cover everything. And I have a nice fan as well. So hopefully I don't have to clean this interior too much again once this is all said and done. But yeah, it's gonna be the first task of the day. This is kind of the setup I got. I might need to do it a little better up here, but it's not much cutting. I'll just do the cleaning. The door card's probably gonna take the brunt of the force, unfortunately. But I have that door open. Try to get some ventilation. And then yeah, that should be alright. Okay, I got the markings out for these. I'm just gonna cut it. This is set up a bit better now too. So, shouldn't get too dirty. See how it goes. Alright, top is cut out now. I kept this so I can make a template close to that. Seems very slow, but it's safe. Safer than that big ass, deadly ass like those things. I'm sure most of you know. And obviously, PPE is important. So now that the cutting is done, I'm gonna do the final prep work, wire wheel everything that needs done. Probably sand down these edges so they're smooth. Get everything prepped for welding. And today I'll probably paint everything and then weld tomorrow maybe. Maybe not, because that sounds flammable. I don't really know what my goal is with this car, because I'm sure there's little rust spots all around that you just can't see because of how thick the coatings are and stuff. So it kind of sucks, but do what I can to save this thing. Just cleaning this stuff up, and I sliced my thumb on that, so wear gloves, very important. Alright, it's all cut out, grinded down, vacuumed up a little bit. Just pretty happy with how it's turning out. It's not as much as I thought it would be. I still have some spots to uncover, but I'm calling it a day for now. So this is gonna have to wait. But yeah, definitely gotta take more rust away from there and cover any other little spots I find under the rubber coating. And then it's good to weld. Alright, it's another day. Kind of just went ahead and started grinding everything down. Did a bit more cutting and stuff. I'm pretty happy with everything now. So I'm going to just spray it with WD-40 and then start on the other side while the power tools are out. Get it prepped as well. The WD-40 should just help it not flash rust and stuff. So, because I probably won't be welding it anytime soon. Hopefully by next weekend. I work full time and shit, so it's pretty tough to get shit done on this car with all that going on. But yeah, this side should be good now. Alright, just went to town with a grinder. This side's definitely not as bad, but it has its spots. Well, I guess in some ways it's worse. There's a lot more welding to do. That's the frame there. So that's gonna be tough, I guess. I'm definitely gonna use some like 18 gauge steel at least. Some really thick stuff to put in there. I'm hoping it doesn't rust too much further here. I hope it's literally just this spot. And then it won't be too hard to weld. And then definitely some more surface here and there. This is my main concern because there's like this foam material and when I cut, it's gonna be a lot of heat and sparks, and that's probably pretty flammable. So, and push it back with something so it's not directly against it, and then just take my time. But yeah, the top here, there's no hole, just some surface. So it's worse but better, I guess. It's hard to say. But yeah, I'm gonna get cutting now. Have it all marked out. Slice it out. Alright, just cutting away now. Most of it's gone. No fire, which was good. I ended up cutting a lot more out because this is really bad. Originally I was just gonna do that, but I want to cut this all out and re-weld in full fresh rail. And probably cut the bottom out too. I was just cutting this though. I was getting close there. I'm like, oh shit, that's probably in the trunk. So I go around and check. And I got pretty fucking lucky. Like, ah man, that's insane. Like, I'm not sure if these wires are really important. No, I guess they're just for the taillights and stuff. And this thing's wired for sunlights. So maybe something to do with that, but yeah. Fuck, I was close. So that's relieving. Just saves me doing one more thing. But now I know to be more careful when I cut. But yeah, it's so far turning out okay. Finished cutting that. But yeah, for the most part, it's all out. Just gotta deal with this now. I think I'm only gonna do like this section, maybe cut up a bit there. I'm gonna do this section just so I have a bit of the main frame. Like that's still original. Pretty strong metal there, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just bent down this heat shield. There's probably better ways to do it, but I wasn't trying to take it out. But yeah, this isn't too bad back here, except for in sections. So obviously I'm gonna cut out most of this, and then the middle up top on the actual frame itself is good. So that's really good to see that this is all strong metal. This is where the structure's at, so just try to get rid of it, cut it out, weld fresh stuff back in so it doesn't 10 years. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, to be honest, but I don't know. We'll see. I guess this is an experiment to see if it's worth doing all this work, really. At the end of the day, there's still going to be spots of rust after I weld it all, paint it all, and it's probably just going to spread. So I really wonder how long this car will last, but I don't know. It's a good experience, good welding experience, shit like that. So I just keep going. Alright, the cutting I think is done. I just have to do some final grinding and stuff, and then it's pretty well prepped for welding. The inside looks pretty good on the frame rail. This looks good. It all turned out pretty well. All clean metal all along it. So shouldn't be much of an issue, just this is gonna suck to weld with this here. I might just completely remove it. I don't know what its purpose is, so I'll just probably rip it out. But yeah, not much more grinding to do. And then yeah, I can weld up and paint this shit up, get the suspension together. But this is all I can do today, unfortunately, so gotta pack up now.